been demonstrated around this cipher, but it's like a very quick start.
Ne oluyor? Ne oluyor? Ne oluyor?
Found the opening.
Chronicle was deleted instantly. Look at the pace of this. Fnatic bullied away from it so far. Boaster, Alpha and Leo, the last alive.
Vur onu Alfa. Alfa vur onu.
was
İyisin
traditional
oğlum.
spot.
İyisin oğlum. Biraz zor oldu ama iyisin.
The plant yet to go
İyisin
down,
oğlum
and Boaster
Boaster.
taking back space. Now with the plant in, they've got 2 alive and guaranteed
3-2.
35 HP.
Sakin, chill. Birinin canı çok az.
Side where Fnatic are starting to gather. One flash to play with. This could be huge.
Bros hoş geldiniz.
Taking close contact here with the frenzy. Boaster's creeping onto the
The
angle.
timing.
He just gives it up.
He just turned away, but he looks back in time.
Eyvah.
Catches Boaster, gets the flash, trying to find out, buys a second or two. Might note that Leo has played ahead of this now, but he's going to be playing a little bit deeper with that Ghost. Still paranoid of the round.
Nice oğlum Alfa.
Clears through, snaps back.
Vur onu. Vur onu. Yapma kanka.
Stop
Yarrağı yedik ya. Yan Brezilya Watch Partisi abi. Nasıl yapalım? Oo. Biz de bağırmamız lazım.
Bunlar ne bağırıyor lan harbiden?
Looking to take the
Flash
fight.
revealing that there is no one waiting, maybe behind screens, behind pillar. Looking for a burst potential here, though. Already, Spas wants to be the gatekeeper here. Plant's going to come in, feels a little bit of that pressure. There's a lot of players on this side by Heaven, so Aspas does need to be careful. He is the one with the big boy gun that really wants to be able to keep in hand here. If that falls through, maybe it could be a problem, but no, it's Sadak keeping them at distance. Fnatic unable to close that gap yet.
Yeah, they're so disconnected on this, waiting so late. 2E's quite Boaster as well. Sadak, Leo, Aspas onto Chronicle. It's all.
Koyduk, koyduk.
It's just Sadak.
Bu round'u alacağız muhtemelen.
Players slipping a little closer
Olmuşlar.
here. This is Dirk.
Round alamıyor değil mi Fnatic amına koyayım?
Ama Dörke'ye yakalanabilir.
İyisin oğlum Dörke.
Towards Aspas. And the pressure on the other side as well. Chronicle down to 10 though. That's a little more dangerous. You can see Caldine wants in on that. Takes the space given.
Yalnız beklemez ha.
Off the back of the headshot.
Çok hızlı geldi ya. Güzel oğlum Alfa. İyi kamera
I
lan.
was look towards the clock and when that camera is removed and how quickly a decision is made on the back of it. This will spawn out the second piece of utility here.
They're not drifting an additional player over though, Fnatic. And with that contact, they'll probably commit to having 3 players still around this, but you can see the timing being worked out very nicely here for Loud. They've actually maybe threaded the needle just a touch.
And even drawing the paranoia here is huge. Still find themselves an advantage here on the A side. They have to try and close the gap.
Got to try and make the cross. Alpha's respecting it enough to sit deep towards CT. Not going to be leaning forward, but Cowan's getting aggressive. And he's
Ya ne alaka?
They bring it back to a 4v4 and they should have a plant very soon.
Yan tarafı belli etmemeliyiz.
Corner 2 players disconnected towards ramp. Less has been here all the while here. 2E's.
And the flash didn't catch. It set them into motion and it gives them that frag. Taking away Boaster, but Dirk on a quick trade. Down again to a 3v3, but Les still has that rifle. Yes, Bulldog with Cowanzine, but still a chance here for Leo. Connects well, but the trade comes in.
Eyvah kanka. Dur
It's all
Alfa.
out for a 1v2. This is traditionally his site. People don't get their way with it. They don't get to
Polisin
convert
lan.
these bonuses. But Alpha creeping forward.
Nice
Going
oğlum.
for the
Polisi var
first.
ama.
Look to pop the ult as well. Time is ticking. He's got to make a move.
Aslan.
Fnatic faltering in these early rounds. The desk highlights
Ben
it, and we're
çok
seeing
pis
it here.
kuruldum
Bu ne abi?
There's a divide on those key ultimates you noted now going to be invested. First frag bound.
Aferin lan oğlum.
Oğlum iyisiniz lan.
Finding 3, leaving less than
Nice.
Oy.
Spike now lost the choke point, taking the breath away from Loud. This would be a monumental task. for
En
Les.
kötüleri kaldı.
4 players on the other side of that smoke. And 1 on the way. Alpha slowly but surely creeping around. Could be the Reaper. Les is tagged up, looking very vulnerable. Here he comes. Gonna spot him out and with 10 seconds.
Tamam
Toying with him
sıkıntı
here.
yok. Bir can
34
oğlum, bir can
HP
Alfa al oğlum.
He could be alive
Al
soon.
oğlum kili.
Çok iyi olur ya. Aferin
Çok
oğlum.
güzel oğlum, bravo. Let's go. Nice.
And a turn. They have got the right read for now. The third player is on the way. The ult's going to come in. Stall comes out from the paranoia, but Aspas is away. Site control is theirs, and Fnatic should be respecting that. But Leo instantly punished. And Sadak looking for a fly on CT. Does make it across unscathed, and the plant will be there.
Bu Aspas Sentinels'a geçmemiş miydi? Öyle
Yeah, but
dedikodular
look
var bu
towards heaven, look towards
turnuvadan
Mail, and
sonra.
there is still going to be a thorn in the side.
Geçen ikisi farklı.
Maybe a rifle in the back. Alpha very cognizant of it, but
Güzel,
Aspas
iyisin
goes
oğlum.
Fnatic finding both players. Sadak and Let's go down, but Aspas given a second lease of life. How is he not checked on there? Boaster does trade it up, but Cowanzine creeping closer in the smoke.
Lan.
Taking
Ama
away.
olmaz ya.
A triple for Cowanzine. Securing the site. Keeping
Bakma lazer tutuyorlar bak.
Posted on the board.
Utility almost on a roll of the dice at the start of the round to try and find a first blood.
Tamam, Alfa nerede? Elbow'da.
Again, test towards A is going to be less constantly being that nuisance towards Alpha. He does have a support system
cross
in
tutuyorlar
play,
ha.
though. That is counting there. So that kind of tells a bit of a bigger
A'yı
picture this
vereceğiz
time.
ya.
It's not just one play, but look how far less is getting. The camera is gone. It's got space to work. Noted Alpha
Süre bir
towards
değiştirmesi
CT.
lazım ya. Çok
Counting taken
oldu.
towards the side. The gold carpet's rolled out. They've got everything they want. Fnatic are going to be held here towards heaven unless they do something audacious.
O ne
They
ya?
don't.
Chronicle
Counting
nasıl
straight
öldü
to the
oğlum?
smoke. Punishes Chronicle.
Smoke
Bloods
taradı
coming
durduğu
in.
yerde harbiden.
They are absolutely unraveling Fnatic.
Yeah, now on the 4v5. Fnatic have to try and find a way back through. Paranoia used up. Chronicles down, so there's no real utility to initiate this outside of Leo. One
Aspas'ı
flash in
unutturuyor
hand.
bu arada.
Oh, but look at this
Aspas'ı
angle for
unutturdu.
Aspas. Is Dirk
Ay.
gone? Can he get away with his life? No, of course.
Güzel. 3 ve 3.
Drags him back 3v3 now. Taken towards the site. Fnatic trying to creep closer. Pop flash.
Çok iyi flash'tan
Push
Leo.
Leo. Takes towards pillar, but the time
Ay.
is testing. Both trying to clear out.
Nice lan boss'u. Nice oğlum.
Break
Bu.
through.
Suffering a little bit, but a bit of a pace change here. Aspas does have the showstopper, but a stinger in hand as well.
And this is an instantaneous denial, and maybe a little overcooked there from Leo. Uncharacteristic from him. As Dirk
Helal oğlum.
forced to pick up
Güzel.
Bombaya mı
those
sıkıştı o?
pieces.
Ha, kendi bombası.
He is down, so he's going to be trying to be a little bit more proactive on this.
Kidir yanlış atıyor bombasını.
Heartbreaking for Aspas as well. I think his paint shell bounces off Leo's face back into Mayo. Chronicle elsewhere will find Cow and Z.
Güzel.
Maybe sure how he's got to that
4 ve
position.
2.
Now, the one thing that I am noting is that Tui's had... Okay, Alpha's just turned around.
Tamam,
I
sıkıntı
started to get
yok.
a little bit nervous. I mean, he's only got a ghost, yes, but... Alpha's
45
angle...
HP.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Nice.
Nice reposition and a good heads-up bit of work there, just making sure that no one could slip through B main. Unless was trying to kind of trail this pathway. And a 1v4 is incredibly difficult, especially with the double face.
Nice oğlum, bravo.
İyi, güzel.
Clearly a lack of presence at a certain time point, but they are reading it correctly. Lockdowns there, paint shell posted,
kırdı mı?
forced away. Seeker's going to come out as
Kıramadı,
well. This is a
kıramadı.
lot going into
Aşağı
this
düştü
round.
bomba. Ha şimdi?
Don't think
Ay,
the
hiçbir
outside
şey
of the
yapamadılar
paint shell's
lan
gonna do
harbiden.
that.
No, they did, Durka! Oh, he's still trying to do it! Oh, he's trying to do it, but he's so
En az 2
close.
kill alırdı
Just
ya.
caught
Evet,
up,
çok
hands
kötü timing
tied.
yedi ya.
And a 4v3, sights under control. Aspas actually diving a little bit deeper. Full CT control here. So their eyes have to drift towards heaven. They have to be paranoid about this one, surely. One's going to come down. Cowan's position late could be critical, could be essential. But does this retake even get started here? Not really. Last denies the first prong of approach. And Aspas on the follow-up. It's all on Alpha. And I think he knows his days are numbered.
Koru.
He's drifting away.
1v4. Able to get his way back into heaven here. Cow and Z going to be the first, but
Beautiful.
will fall at the first hurdle.
It should be implemented again. The flash
Güzel mekanizma.
would come in. Ghost has got himself the angle that, oh dear, this could be dangerous.
He's
to
stuck in the
fighter.
gravity well as well.
The paranoia though, the paranoia slowed it down. That's perfect, but how long can Booster last here? How is he
Abi vur
standing?
artık be.
Aferin
Nice oğlum.
Perfect supports for him. And now Cowan's even
Tamam,
less.
sıkıntı
They
yok,
are
chill.
so far away from
O
this.
bombayı görmedik değil mi?
Be spotted on the camp. Straight away here, Alpha. Relay that information.
Aa,
Still has
harbi
Chronicle by
bilmiyoruz
his
onu
side.
ya.
Saldık
4'e 2
orayı.
Not
zaten ya,
necessarily
sorun yok.
noted here. Cowan's going to have a chance to retain it, but Les has to find something in this lurk. 60 seconds left on the clock now.
He's got to sell him. Can he? They're playing so safe. Look how deep they are sound.
Sizin sesten çok
I mean,
duyuyorum.
one kill
Ne
will
diyorsun
draw
ya
everybody
Duru?
this side.
They're
Hiç
nearly
ayar
there.
oldum
Yeah.
ha.
Abarttım bir tık sanki
A
Duru
little
ha.
bit of a question mark still towards B Heaven from Durka and Leo.
He saw him. He absolutely saw Chronicle. All the timing, though. Chronicle's going to get away. But again, they're selling the idea, right? The concept that they're in this position. And actually, you're seeing the adjustment now. Cowanzine coming up towards heaven. They feel as though maybe they've got the cross here. But less. The angle, the flash. How is he alive on this? They're so tentative, so scared to find this fight. But Alpha
Yapma.
punished on the cross. Caught as Cowanzine gives himself a chance for the plant. 2v3 now. Does he lose his life for this? No. Gets away standing.
Let's go.
Oğlum.
This could be a 2v4. Yes! Catch that loud. It's so individual from Fnatic. Faltering here. Let's Chronicle towards the site. This guy, truly renowned for his capability, but flashed up, forced down! Loud! Miracle work!
What an absolute fumble by Fnatic though.
A 2v4.
Nasıl yapalım?
Loud pulling off what feels
Kayak
like
gitti
an
abi.
impossibility. versus the team.
Adamlar arkadaşlar bir kalkıp gelip bizi götümüzden sıkmayacakları kaldı karşılığında. Çok özür dilerim.
Yes.
Öyle bir şey yok yani.
Ya bize bakmıyorlar ya sevinirken artık kendi
There were
hallerindeler de.
individual fights, Mike. That's
Bize mi
what
bakıyorlar
happens.
bu
You
normalde?
don't
İlk
see
başta
that.
bakıyorlardı da
You
sonra
don't see it.
saldılar.
And credit
El
to
alamıyoruz
Alpha
ki
for
amına
fighting
koyayım. Nasıl
across.
diye baksınlar
But
şu an
still,
keyifleri
you
yerinde.
gotta be
Herif
looking at
kalktı
that from a
göbeğiyle
really
masayı itti.
clean perspective.
Gördün mü onu?
Snake
Kalktı göbeğiyle
from
masa
Fnatic there, but
sallandı.
credit to Alpha capitalizing
Bunların
on
yayın
that.
kapanır az sonra zaten.
Beautiful work from them. Flash, no follow-up.
Abi
Loud
4
back
ve
into
2
this.
verilmemesi lazım. Onu bir konuşalım o
Stretching that
roundda
lead
ya.
away now.
Ya full retake salmaları lazımdı işte. Triangle'ını tutsalar, retake salsalar okeydi.
Ya o zaman Alfa Jere yazar. İlk Alfa pikledi.
İçinden biri daha pikledi.
Two invents,
Evet,
two in heaven.
Eyvallah.
Same sort of thing. Loud this time are on the other side of this. Now they've had a little bit of freedom in mid here.
They have. We've been seeing Aspas take that space, kind of working off the back of it. This time we're seeing a real pot mode here. Durka sends them scurrying, but it's
Oh,
Leo
nice.
to actually
Güzel.
find Cowancy. So Loud now halted this time around. Look at the chip damage on Less. Suffering from this. No
Çok iyi
heal
lan Boster,
to be
aferin
had.
lan.
This is much better. Herding Loud around the map now. Fully prepared for that follow-up, and with Less so low, this is a very difficult round.
Erken ya.
Evet. Komit diyecekler sandı.
TP behind the aftershock being invested here, but maybe noted. He's tagged up down to 52 already.
Ya Boster öleceksin amına koyayım. Niye geçtin buraya ya? Allah Allah hiçbir anlamı yoktu yani oraya geçmesinin.
And they're readdressing middle.
And they, this is where looping outside 8 here. Rolling Thunder to pave the way.
Aa
This
yedi
seems
mi?
like the, I guess, the most
Eyvah,
ideal
çıkamadı
read.
da.
How
evet.
is Alpha alive in this? He's
Aferin
just
lan.
about
Hadi lan,
shown
hadi lan.
that he
Niye
is
ateş
onside
etti?
by
Ateş
Pillar.
etti biliyor artık
And
onu.
he's actually
Nice,
swung it,
harikasın oğlum.
punishing
Dur
the
lan,
Aspas
yapamazsın lan
to
sen.
Aspas, but he can't do any more. Oh, just coming through. Information free
Boster'ını
flowing.
Chronicle attı. Gördün mü?
They've got to know they are
Evet.
all here. Plants now down. Loud get aggressive. Considering it, looking towards CT, there's 3 players here. Durka drawing the fire. Smoke goes in. Fnatic readying themselves. Paranoia posted. They got to work off the back of this. Slowly creeping out. Leo first. Leo falls first.
Oh.
Great trade from Chronicle. But the
Birebir.
kills down to the 1v1.
İki ay
Ya
güzel.
Boster alamaz ya.
Booster.
Alır
Bana
mı
da
lan?
öyle geliyor harbiden.
Taking Loud up to 7. Reading him so well. How long does Aspas wait? We've seen the pace being slowed down a bit, but this flash has caught him. Oh, he's still got Durka. The paranoia a little disconnected and a little late. And he's
olmadı
fallen
mı ya?
away. They're trying to triple down, double down. The Seeker's coming out. They're putting everything towards this, but
Nasıl
they ain't
yapalım?
winning. 2, he's going to find Chronicle. It's on Boaster, Alpha, and
Nerede
Leo.
vurdu lan?
Alfa
And they
nerede
are just
vurdu?
vurdu?
scattered across this map.
Hayvanda vurdu. A hayvanda.
It's another example. Fnatic trying to get aggressive here, trying to actively take an opening engagement.
Şu Alfa'yı map'te hiç göremiyorum ya. Hep o şey üstte kalıyor
City'de
böyle.
He's playing in the cut right
Bence
now to try
Boster'ın
and
şu an
find
main'e-
the rotation.
TP ile bir info alması çok iyi olur ya. Ultisi var
Started
çünkü.
Alpha.
So behind the wire on this. Playing so patiently.
Atmayın ultini, al şu infoyu ya.
Leo's looking. But how long does he wait? Yeah. Just gives it a
Oh
quick blaze. This is...
Aa.
Right, he's
Simon
really
içine
it
Aferin
really
lan.
works. That's the quality of a player right there. Still so diligent. And now look at what we've got here. A very deep off-site post plant. Smokes in the way. They've been forced to burn some of that utility. Forced to fight now. Post still good for 1. Quick with the trade. Leo's still alive. How much can one man
Süre
do?
yok ya
2,
buna.
the position is everything.
Leo knows.
He can't do anything about it. It's all but over Loud.
Boster orada çıkarabileceği
İki.
max'ı çıkardı ya.
Is
Her şeyi yemişler
exceptional.
üstüne.
8-4.
Townsend. Frenzy. Perfect place for it. He spotted Pexa, he knows it. He's seen enough here. Drifts away.
Eyvah.
Flash is there. He goes back in.
Of.
Sends a motion.
Aa yok lan bu lan.
Eyvah.
Herif çok güzel oynadılar.
Ne oluyor? Yer sallanma amına koyayım. Tepiniyorlar ya.
Just spotted slightly in the spike in a
Böyle
disastrous
sustursanıza.
position.
Ya nasıl susturuyorum oğlum? Gel sen sustur amına
40
koyayım
seconds
ya.
left to work with for Boaster and Alpha, yeah, but
Bilmiyorsun, görmediniz. Bilmiyorsunuz, susun kanka.
to get round 13 on the board
Sen
in
biraz
their favor.
tüttürsene.
Yes, here, Loud actually willing to give up this space now.
Büyük yer
Dealt with though. Alpha, Ghost in hand, 1v4 required.
Show me what you got, Wonder Kid. Not an easy task, but he's got the spike. One
Alfa alsana eli.
benefit to
Coşalım
this.
ya, ayağa
Round'u
kalkalım.
alsa var ya adamların suratına bağırmazsam adam değilim bak.
Looking for the first
Hadi
way
lan.
forward. He's been found. Loud.
Yok, biraz oyun sesi açsana abi.
Loud looked mean. He
Yeah.
looked absolutely
Bayağı
drilled
geriden
in.
tutuyorlar tabii.
Yeah.
Silah avantajları
I
olduğu
mean,
için.
we talk about vengeance. Yes. Jesus. There's a shot. Talk about vengeance.
Abi oda yok burada.
Still
Herkes
put
açık
Fnatic down to
alanda.
that lower side,
O
but
da
still to be able to
iyi yani.
deny them the triple would be everything after that Brazilian final. But now, oh bloody hell, Les, come off it! What is that?
Yine iyi. Eko'da
It's
2
just
çıktı da.
Boaster.
İyi yani aynen.
Ona 4 hoş değil.
What are you meant to do? Sadak's low HP.
A chance to do some damage, maybe, but he was the only one that did bring a classic in here. So the range going to be a concern for him, and staring down a Phantom and 2 Spectres. Loud wisely playing distance on this one. 30 seconds left on the clock.
30 seconds left.
Yok mu Boster? Yok gibi ya. Salsam mı?
Should be a formality here, really. Any damage would be very
Aferin
impressive,
lan,
and it
yeter
is.
artık.
Güzel, güzel.
20
Sen daha.
seconds now.
Bir tane de ya. Sada vursun ya.
On a 1v2, the factor that Sadak is the one still
Kaza
alive
bela
on
spike
HP.
vursa
The
çok güzel olur.
Ay.
timing! Sadak
çok
spots
ento.
him just for a second there, but he's going to decide against it. Sit safe, wait for the support.
20 seconds left on Sadak's fault line here. There's some other utility to work with, but that being the key component here towards a retake. Unless you can find a stun here. Actually comes through Sadak. He's found one with the aftershock.
How has Sadak done that? It's Durka going down, but Alpha
İyisin
holds,
olmaz.
stands, loud though,
Bu
brilliant!
ne oğlum?
How is
Ben
this happening
anlamıyorum.
again? Disaster about to strike.
Abi disaster
Booster
ya.
has to fall loud.
GG ya.
Yeah, Sadak
Direkt
goes
bu
in.
map'i
That
gibi
one is
aldılar.
Bu map'i
golden.
bırak direkt.
11
Evet.
rounds now. Fanatics to their name.
Abi bunun
This
harbiden
is
tek açıklaması var ya.
magnificent from them. Tui's
Alfon'un tweet'i hatırlıyor musunuz? Fener forması giydirdi hepsine.
Durka's in, and he's got an opportunity. He takes it. Tui's down, and the
Bütün
side is
oyunculara Fener
theirs.
forması giydirdi abi Alfon.
Secure this though. Need to get that
Aynı
plant.
kadar.
Need
Tek
something
açıklama
else
yani.
from Durka, though. Especially if decide to try and contest, but they don't. They allow the spike to be planted. A decent util once again. County nearly caught off guard. Oh, Durka down to 5 HP.
How is he still breathing? Keep in mind, Alpha is slowly creeping middle, but his counterpart, Les, might just catch him. He does! Red again, but Fnatic are on the side. They have the numbers, but Sadak's just taking out Durka. 3v3.
Durka!
Oh, it's coming in. Boaster denies Sadak. Fly in, though, it's Aspas. Trade their bullets, and the one
Ya yine Boster kaldı ya.
Les! Decimating! But I feel that Les has had his number.
Yeah.
Yalnız
So they've got
Aspas
to try
nade
and make it
atacak bir
work
çözüm
pretty much against the odds,
kullandıklarından.
maybe depending a little on those
Atmadan.
Seekers. Tui still with Kit, gonna stall out time, 40 seconds now, who can close the gap, who can get in? It's Boaster, taking down Tui's, but the trade comes in, and the cross is held. Again, there are problems here, forced away. Fnatic should have the site, but do they get the plant? Oh, Sadak's called out for this is problems. This is big problems now. They're trying
Abi
to play as a
çok
pack.
da disiplinli
The last
oynuyorlar
two of them
ya.
alive.
Çıkalıp direkt geri
Chronicle
çıktılar
and Leo
amına koyayım
against the
ondan.
four.
The lockdown comes through
Oh
as well.
god, insult to injury.
Nasıl olacak ki?
Chronicle, a quiet game from him thus far. Now needs to be above and beyond, and he's already dead. It's all on Leo, and he's
GG.
fallen. Loud!
Çok iyi oynadı Loud.
Evet.
Valla
Köpek
işi
gibi
zor
oynadılar.
Fnatic'in. Ascent'te. Hem de Ascent Loud'un çok sevdiğim maplerden.
Yok bence Ascent'i Fnatic alırmış gibi geliyor. Bence 3 map izleyeceğiz.
Hadi bakalım inşallah.
Highlighting it.
Setting this flash up here towards market potentially. Inside it, but space cleared here very quickly by Aspas.
Leo's position will be noted off the back of that, but Aspas just going to hold space for now. Does cause problems for rotations, but no one really
Evet,
playing into the
mikrofonu biraz
space taken
uzaklaştırdım
away.
bilerek. Helal yiyorum ya.
He's actively holding this angle though. He could, yeah, potentially peek onto Durka.
Is there anyone on stairs? No. It's a
The
CT
Chronicle,
hold
I
from
mean, yeah, look
Chronicle.
where Chronicle's looking.
Maybe feeling that mid's vulnerable, that could be the next step here. Loud looking to maybe punish that response. But Fnatic are trying to dig in. Right, they're going to go for a little bit of a B split. 3 players here though, and a pixel noted. Oh, Aspas! Backhands
Yani
Durka.
derken-
Good trade for Chronicle straight through the smoke, but still, now it's puts the pressure towards the site itself. You're looking at Leo, you're looking at maybe some chip damage on the cross. Loud are already in though, they're already on the site, but Leo holding firm. That's going to be 1, no second.
onu da
Sadak on
vurdu
the
ama
trade,
ya.
counting holding the cross. Oh, and the follow-up too. Chronicle's on 11 HP, and he's got 2 to find. It ain't happening. Investigate take, which is absolutely perfect, unless Durka decides to get a little aggressive. Tries it, doesn't get it. Gonna have the door shut on him, maybe. I mean, at
Okay.
that point he was already dead. But now the plant's going to come down as Loud, looking to solidify this scoreline, potentially getting 2.
Really difficult to fight their way back in here. It goes to Sheriff, a scope in hand for Chronicle. But a 4v5, no less.
Düşüremeyecek gibi bu arada.
Ne oldu?
Düşüremeyecek.
Don't have a flank,
Silah
don't have much to
düşüremeyecek gibiler.
draw the eyes away. FNATIC being given nothing.
Chance here with things in pretty late to maybe do some damage on the way out, but yeah.
Not gonna let it. Loud, fine form here. Crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's. 0 opportunities. As I think Alpha and Leo will be left to rot. As Loud, I asked how clean it was gonna
Harbi
be.
düşüremediler.
Absolutely immaculate.
The Prime Gaming flawless here in round 2.
They're gonna swing it, trying to catch Aspas, gonna do chip damage, yes, but not be able to claim their prize. Oh God, Leo taking a battering there. He's not landing the shot. County Loud does it. And there's problems already. This is a great start for Loud. They're willing to entertain this brawl as they're winning it. Blow for blow. Durka goes down. No trade. Individual again. Unable to make this work on the fly.
Boast of 56 HP now. Has to ride this out. Spike not committed. This is FNATIC playing into Loud's setup here in mid. They wanted this fight. They're anticipating it. They've won out here with 2 kills.
You just can't brawl the Brazilians. I mean, these guys are so fiery, yet control perfectly. 40 seconds. They temper the pace a touch.
Enough time to regroup here. Chronicle in a very tricky position. Boaster disconnected, like I said, tagged up down to 56 HP. The smoke will slow things down.
Genel maça GG.
Chronicle has to go nuclear here, Lauren.
Yeri çok iyi de.
It's coming his way. One spot in position now given up. He tries to look towards Cat, look towards short. He can only do so much. Takes down one bit of a trade. Yes, 13 seconds. Spike on the way. Going down to the wire and it's all on Alpha. Sat towards that CT side. He's got a long way around. That plant will not be contested.
Eğleniyor mu ya?
Üstüne konuşacak bir şey kalmadı ya.
Harbi ya.
Öyle bir oynuyor ki herifler.
Called upon.
Sessizce izliyoruz ya.
1v3 no less. Turret's gonna make this harder.
Ferit artık pes etti, adamlara ayak uydurmaya başladı.
Double stack towards Hell. And Alpha, first step. He gets him. That's less gone. Now he's got a turret. This starts getting a little bit more interesting. He's making it look real good. They gotta hide the car away.
Ulan yok mu lan?
He's the one to get for a reason.
Ay reload atmamış, reload atamamış.
To respect the tap on the spike.
Aferin sana, diğerinin low olduğu infosu var.
Look at the HP left on Aspas, but time is not on Alpha's side. It's now or it's never. He has to make it work at Aspas. Breaking FNATIC's heart.
O smoke çok kötü oldu ya.
Able to
Reload
survive
atabilmiş
out the
olsa
round.
tarardı, smoke
things.
Evet.
Do worry me. We saw them getting proactive, and it's happening again here. Both are so close with the judge, though.
How's he gone here? Unchecked, but does get traded. Counting just a little bit closer, already getting ahead of that smoke. Knife denied, I'm pretty sure. Not going to find what he wants off that. At least going to quell that early aggression. But look at the rest of the buy, Mike.
Alpha actually set up pretty deep in mid here.
Oraya var ya, drone açarlarsa, Alfa yakalanırsa
When
sıkıntı
County's
büyük.
going to have a chance to dart in this. Another 7 seconds, but he might even be hard cleared. Yeah, look at the damage onto less.
Aha açtı.
Got to play ahead of this. And he's lost out again. Aspas is barely breathing. He's still putting people in body bags. 21 HP. Is Chronicle next on 50, not sitting so healthy himself. Aspas. This guy is having an absolute screamer of a start. As Durka waiting, biding his time, yet to fully find his form in this map and, well, this series. Dashes on.
Spike planted.
Doesn't know the space he's gotten given. Tui's. Didn't quite see him, and now there's a chance. Takes down one, County gone. Paranoia sent and slows the roll. Where's Leo in this?
Aspas and Less so tagged up. Tui's has to do the heavy lifting here.
Yanlış attı galiba Oku.
Desperately trying to get played in here. Aspas still holding active angles though.
Oh, he's gone down. It's maybe getting towards game on here. Is Tui's. Is the backbone, the backline. And should be the backline for Durka.
Heaven'a bakmayacak. Ay çok iyi be.
Geldi.
Nice oğlum hadi ya.
Consideration of that top.
Masaya bak.
Don't slow down though.
No, they don't. They're actually going to kick it up a gear, if anything. All going to come through as well, trying to punish those rotations. I don't think he got what he wanted particularly. Aspas looking to try and dive towards the back of the side. He's done it. He's going to spot out.
Vur onu, vur onu, Leo, vur onu. Aferin lan.
Both are gonna save
Both
the day.
helal lan
What a
sana.
time for him to come on.
Nice.
Online in this. What is going on in this
Nasıl
round?
hareket
The
lan?
pace just so chaotic. It's less. Last one.
Ay ay ay. Nice
Finding
oğlum.
their feet now. Util early on to slip a little bit deeper here, but a test towards middle. Spots one.
Tert o.
And note the other as well. The back of the smoke here. Aspas gonna reveal that rifle. Leo gonna watch across. And Loud not having that early start they would have wanted here. Chronicle's got to be careful though. He's playing the player on short, trying to put together this picture that Loud are painting.
Still an opportunity to recover things here.
Şu
Aspas'a
Aspas'ın
alan
ölmesi
yaratacaklar
lazım
ya
ya.
bu arada.
Main component
A'yı
of that.
fakeleyip Aspas'a alan yaratacaklar galiba.
We'll hear this drone go through and clear market. With presence being shown here, does he get hard cleared?
They've got to be so aware of this. If they drop the ball and don't check this diligently, I mean, that's...
Still 40 seconds. This is still a lot of
Leo
time to work
yemez.
with.
Leo
Drawn out
yemez.
low
Anadolu
command
çocuğu
from
yer
Chronicle
mi?
as well. He's hit the panic button, Lauren. Look at the spike.
What is happening to them?
Yemedi harbi.
They're getting so nervous about this.
Yemez.
30
It's on the
seconds
two
left.
on the B side mostly. Yes, that kind of pressure point could come through a little bit towards middle. It does deny a bit of the space. You can feel that Durka being cornered
Vur bir
away.
tane, vur bir tane.
Now gets checked
Yapma.
on. Lovely shoulder peek there. Forced
Ya
away.
bir
Paranoia
deşim
hits.
var oğlum.
Now the side build. Three of them. Make it four. Alpha's just holding down Mouse 1. There's three of them on the back of the site here. 13 seconds. They're running out of
Nice.
time. Loud needs to start getting to business, getting to work. And Fnatic aren't allowing it. It's all
güzel.
on Aspas. That's the only
Aman,
shot.
aman.
4 seconds. He
Oh.
wants more. He ain't gonna get it.
İyi aferin. Nice oğlum hadi.
Force a couple of repurchases.
Fark edebilme
Go back in.
hızlılığın ya. O yüzden. Aha.
No,
Ne yapıyorsun kanka? Hadi git artık. Ananı sikeyim. Yarrak gibi tipi.
That was not what you
İyi
want to be
kaçtı.
seeing. It's a challenge, isn't it?
Kıramadım.
Make that happen. Forced off the angle initially, but back to business.
Yapma,
That's
ölmedi mi lan o?
That's attack.
Oha.
5 can mı?
You're a lucky boy
Neresine
today.
vurdu amına
Careful.
koyayım?
Strong breeze might knock him over, but the plant is in. Loud have done
Look at
what they
Less's
wanted.
position though.
Oh, this could be devastating, and it is. Boaster goes down, and he can just slip away. He's now a nuisance, a problem in the back of their minds.
Well, it removes the possibility of short.
Aspas'ın
Fnatic
yeri
have
çok
to
iyi
address
ki.
it.
They do, but they're going to invest the lockdown as well. This is going to be happening almost on two fronts. Aspas starts handling middle himself.
Oh,
So clean
ah.
with it. Beautiful shots from him. Could not snap up to
Çok
Leo
geç
in
gördü
time.
lan.
And the 4v2, Alpha and Leo.
Efsane
I don't
operatör
think you got
set.
anything left to say.
Absolutely not. All as well, Less
Üstümdekinin
playing
markası
a
Nike
pivotal
arkadaşlar.
part. Chronicle's already rotating. Now they're going to find themselves pretty easy site access here.
Yeah, this should be a goer, but they are also holding the rest of the map quite comfortably, but no rotations. The two players on B are not close to
Abi
leaving.
bir de öldü ya.
The
Ya
last
reveal
second
bir
of the door
saniye
closing.
erken gelse.
Now with four alive, this gets incredibly difficult. Less's position
Les 2 molly.
will adjust it.
Oh, he gets pinged.
Ne yapıyorsun amına koyayım
This is
ya?
a horrific round to be looking at. Loud can't believe their luck in some of this. Some of those catches, some of those moments they're catching here on Fnatic are just fantastic. Oh, Loud. Brutalizing. All those mistakes that Fnatic make, little bits of timing
The
here and
flash.
there.
Oh.
The flash, so perfectly placed. Derek
Bay
will
bay.
not survive, so that's all he's going to get out of this.
Bu arada load aşırı ayık.
Aspas and
Evet,
O A
çok
main'de
ayık.
Boston'ın flash'ından önce çıktılar,
Yeah.
fark ettiniz
Got to be
mi?
careful.
Evet, evet.
Time
Kaya
running low,
Mollis'in
yes.
geldiği sesini duydular ya, direkt ayıktılar bir şey
Should
olduğunu.
be able to pass.
Çok ayıklar, hepsi ayık yani.
You can see the edge of it. The bait. Oh my god.
Ya çok fokuslar ya, çok
Jump
belli
scare
yani.
for Dirk in that regard.
Oh, it's magnificent to watch.
Ne oluyor
So
hocam?
slippery.
What?
It's difficult to
Hold on,
run.
hold on. We got a little bit of a play here, and already Chronicle's gone down though. This, oh my god, it's crumbling!
It's
Loud
dismantled.
just punished both
Enter
those
yaptı o
players.
hareketi ya.
I don't know how they found Chronicle so quickly. Boaster spotted. He's screwed. Trying to get away. He just wants his life for a second. They just can't handle this pressure from Loud.
There's zero
maksimum verim
comfort,
aldılar ilk 10
even when
saniyede
Fnatic try and
çıktılar
take the
sonra.
initiative, be decisive in some of these rounds.
El Alfa'ya
How to
bakıyor
actually
tamamen.
come out on top. Durka,
Commanding.
yeah, Durka and Chronicle down. It's left to Boaster, Alpha, yeah,
Alfa'nın
and
minimum
Leo
2 vurması
try and
lazım ya.
recover this. Alpha still comfortable in terms of the setup here towards B main.
Şu an mesela bir yere move atması gerekirken A'daki oyuncular bile move atmıyor.
Alpha's
Hani
very
hep
good.
biraz Fnatic'te şey
I
var,
don't know
çekince
if
var
he's
gibi.
kill four of Loud.
Bunlar ya.
Well, guess we'll find out, won't we? Loud on the
Hadi
way.
Alpha.
TP. Not going to be taken, but here we go. They know that Alpha's not back sight, but now he's going to
Aferin
reveal his
lan
hand.
Helal
Oh,
sana. Çok güzel oynadı, çok güzel yaptı.
Gets 2 before falling, less down to 11
Aslında
HP.
onca ne var
2
ya?
is still
Ama
healthy
ultisi var.
though.
He's given them a chance, but the lockdown coming in is going to give them a time limit to this now.
Fnatic can't really concede the space outside though. It's going to be a question mark of whether or not Loud have repositioned. The drone will confirm it. Still got a recon here to work with as well for Leo. Close to no paranoia.
Vurdu lan.
Flash'ına bakacak olay
He actually
bence.
got less with that too. That's the scary factor. That could have been less dead. Only on 11 HP, but he's still standing,
Paranoya
still
dikkat.
breathing. And they bought time. Precious seconds. Paranoia
paranoyası
sent
var abi.
post to scene. Fnatic need to make their move and make it fast. Loud still holding on to this, made possible by Alpha, but now it's going to be
Nice lan.
Monster and Leo.
Bravo oğlum.
Just in the final.
Kalzin and Sadak. Best old progress
Oh.
here on the side of Loud. Supposed to get
look
it
at that.
really fruity
Enti
with
lan.
it. But
Güzel
Kalzin's
deneme.
going to trade it.
The flash was so
İki
good as
dağılaydı,
well
çok
from
iyi olacaktı
Chronicle.
da.
That was beautifully done. The fact that I think one of them tucked to the box or wasn't quite completely blind, they get to keep 2 standing rather than potentially losing 2 to that rather audacious TP play.
It's another example though. We talk about percentage plays. Boaster puts himself in a one and done, or you know, you find 3 off the back of something like this. Now no smokes. Concern being Loud are drifting back towards Alpha's setup once again. It looks like he might even go for the Odin spam off the turret contact here. The chance to do real damage to Loud.
50 seconds. He's going to hear the owl drone. Time to strike. Didn't get anything for this yet.
Tara lan tara.
Oh.
Just nutmegs him and the site's open.
Eleman
Ready
da o
for the
demiş.
taking. Primed.
O nasıl hemen buldu
TV
ya?
across the site plants in.
Saniyede.
4v3. Operator and play as well. Not easy to make that work here. And it ain't all of them on the site. You can have less slightly disconnected, and you can see why. Yes, revealed, but how much are you meant to be able to do here? Durkins wants to get in, and the crossfires are just perfection. Loud do not let you find a single fight. Leo needs to walk away, tail between the legs. There's nothing more to be done about this round.
Loud will find 6 here. I'm talking about maybe being a little
Nasıl
concerned.
yapalım
It's
chat?
another situation. We don't see Fnatic playing to
6-4.
their typical strengths. Desperately trying to take the initiative. They want to remove this weapon. I mean, Kalzin throwing at it here. Leo
He's
desperately
going
being
through it, man.
hunted.
This is... Does he get to keep the rifle? Let's see. That was the long... Aggression being noted. Close to getting proactive towards Cat is different too.
To the gap on A main here. Close is going to tank some of this.
Down a little low. Got to be careful. Pressure's coming towards A main. Adjustment towards middle. Aspas already on the site.
Les'in yeri yine çok kritik ki.
Safe plan on this.
Absolutely. I mean, Sanak
Rite'yi
finally
yavaşlatırlarsa
crossing the spike here.
Les round'u bitirir şu an olduğu
Just
yerden.
before smoke
Yavaşlatıyorlar
dissipates.
da.
Actually, a proactive Hunter's Fury here is going to tank
Oh, two.
Durka and Leo.
Oh, he's going to put us to bed, Leo.
Nasıl yani ya?
Taking that. It's down to 3. Both are trying. Working his way back through here. Look towards Hell. Oh, it's messy. Protocol punished. And now it's all on Alpha in a 1v3. And Loud are absolutely... This is an elimination game. And Durka wants to live. Takes away less this time. Wins on the extremity, but now we look towards the other side. Attention towards A. Chronicle has to start finding his
Çok
form.
güzel.
Ne yaptı lan o zaten?
Counting, yes.
Oy.
Boy, my
There you go.
state is welcome, but
Güzel,
yeah,
güzel.
finding a little bit of fire here. Second twoies got their work cut out for themselves. It's not a pretty purchase though from Fnatic, so don't think it's impossible.
Let's not talk about the 2v4 win rate in this series so far.
Yep.
Hanoi invested nothing on the back of it just yet. Fnatic poised and waiting.
Boaster bence B'ye ulti
Now
atacak.
to overstep the mark.
Ertuğ hatırlıyorsun değil mi?
Two notes
Turnuvanın
from that. Still
başında
50
dedim
seconds,
ki
plenty of time to slow things down. Durka swings through though.
normalde hani
Cleans
Fnatic
things
domine
up,
ediyor falan
gives
ya.
Fnatic their fifth.
Ben bu turnuvada bir
And a
kötü hissediyorum
7-5
dedim.
half it.
Ya galiba bu turnuva
This
olmayacak
is
gibi dedim.
such
Haberiniz olsun dedim.
A tense game though between these
Eleniyor
two.
elemanlar.
5-7. I've got to say in my mind,
Üstüne bir de
Loud are
Fener
leading this
forması.
in every
Üstüne bir de
single
Fener
aspect.
forması
Yes,
cabası oldu.
Fnatic are keeping up, but it's Loud leading.
We have
Çok büyük fark yemediler daha ya. 7-5.
Ya oyun olarak arada bir fark var ya, görüyorsun ya o. O can sıkıyor.
Hey,
Boys
what's
with the
up?
flash on the back of this turret here.
See if this works out.
Taret, kontak, flash.
Chronicle there as well. All about the timing.
Bir saniyede eritecekler Hanif'i.
Eşi var ya, sorun olmaz.
There's the flash, here's the swing, and there is the casualty. Durka going down. Chronicle now in a bad position. He needs out to try and help them out. That frenzy is at the range that he's going to be able to do well at. But the support system, Loud coming right back through. Alpha is winning out fights on 4 HP.
Alpha bir can.
He's just about kept Fnatic in this pistol round. That's
Bombayı da
the spike.
düşürdü Chronicle orada.
Oh my god!
Less. Finally
buna
put down
kaldı.
by Boaster. Finds himself an upgrade, still healthy. Still got some utility to work with. 2 smokes, a paranoia. 30 seconds left on the clock to try and find a pistol here.
Fight isteyebilir bence.
The captain,
Önünden inanıyor musun Boster'ın
the
alacağına
poster
böyle?
boy of this
Normalde
side.
inanmam da armor olduğu için
Needs to
belki
save
yanlışlıkla
them.
alır.
20 seconds.
Flash'ını da harcamadı daha.
He's got the spike. He's got a ghost, smoke and paranoia.
We're looking at this here. Loud, happy to concede the spike. Force the hand. Allow this pressure to build for Boaster. Run himself a wide open plant here. Tui's will hear it. Should have 2 smokes to work with on the way back through. Yes, second. Just online now. Aspas still with a dash,
Bulamadı.
but no smoke. So he can clear some angles here.
They're going to try and play this together, it looks like. Creeping in through my tree. Smoke back into play. Paranoia is there. Opting for hell. Do they walk this?
Kendini
They have
sıkıştırdı
to
ya.
dash towards the site. No attention drawn. They're clearing methodically. Working out those next steps. Looking to capture. Cross! Beautiful!
Ay, aferin
Boosted
ona.
out! 1v1! He's playing this perfectly though.
Oo,
Just
çok
going
güzel
up
bir
towards
pozisyon.
Gen 2. He's looking like he's lost a little bit of the beat on this one.
Çok akıllı
Chris
oynadı,
Lowe,
lan
girecek.
you got to get towards the spike and Booster. He
Aynen
needs
o,
to check
arkadan
on
git.
this. Dewey's drifts away!
Helal sana, aferin lan.
Leading by example.
Vallahi çok şaşırttı beni. Çok iyi
O
oynadı.
ilkini çok iyi vurdu.
Giving them their
Çok iyi
first
oynadı.
pistol on what feels like
Mid, Spike not necessarily in the choke point just yet, but Less is here with a Sheriff. Outburst will cover the cross.
I think Leo. Yep. Leo noticed it. Got a little bit dangerous there considering Leo had the spike. Could have been a problem, not to be.
Güzel, temiz round olsun. Kill
Her
vermeyelim.
an boku bokuna böyle bir şey
Should be it now.
yaşanabilirmiş gibi.
No
Şerif'le böyle
further
bir
resistance
karbon
now
yiyeceklermiş
from
gibi hissediyorum. Güven kalmadı
Ben
içinde.
vermiyor harbiden.
Position to really contest this. Boaster did just catch a glimpse. Tagged up down to 37 HP.
It's starting to close, but it needs someone to really find some big impact.
We can box him in here. The chance. I mean, Tanak has to hold down the fort, but chance to maybe remove some of these weapons for him.
Let's see if they can cleanly exit. Looks like that is going to be the case. Boaster finding Sadak is
İyisiniz
very
oğlum.
key to this.
Harika.
Yeah.
That does unlock a safe avenue to leave the site.
It should convert flawlessly here on the second. Holding on to 3 rifles. Leo even farming up
Güzel.
towards the Hunter's Fury.
Looks like a burst coming in now. Still 2 on the site though. Les is one of them who's been on a heater, forced away from the initial angle.
Oo.
30 seconds left.
For the info on the cross up, 25 seconds now, danger aplenty, tries to
Oh.
trace Durga out of the sky,
ölmedi
still
yaptı.
standing. They still need to skill backside. They're running this so late. Durga
ya,
goes down
olacak.
now,
Evet.
starting to get that momentum swing in the round.
This isn't noted yet either.
This is becoming a disaster.
Nice.
Guaranteed to get cleared, not just
10
yet.
seconds
9
left.
seconds now. They need to get the plant down. They need to try and do this uncontested.
ya,
28 HP. Where's the support? It's gone.
çok iyi lan.
It doesn't matter. Counting's dead. Plant is in. Sadak and Tui's. But look at the HP. The walk-in, wounded on Fnatic. Alpha on 5, Boaster 28, and 44 on Leo.
Still got a paranoia to work with as well. 20 seconds left on the knife, so no fact finder to send out here for Loud.
Paranoia.
Canlar çok az ya.
Evet.
Too well here.
Alfa ölmesi
Leo
tamam.
just living in that smoke. He's been found, and now down to 2, and look at the HP.
Artı yok ya.
Bleeding by the way, so a
yaptı
quick
lan?
TP out, trying to
Nereye attı
readjust
onu?
here.
Mark-
Oh dear,
Çok iyi
Alpha
oldu.
sent back Sandra, look who's on the
aferin
side
lan,
too.
çok
He's
mantıklı.
somebody
Oğlum,
has to check
Buster
on him.
nereye
Someone
gitti?
has to
Yo
stop
markete
him.
gitti.
He's
Marketten oraya gitti. Anladın. Hele aferin. Bir an çok
Keeping
korktum.
Fnatic alive
İyi yaptı.
so
Mantıklı
far.
yaptı. Vuramıyordu az da.
When you see Boaster TP behind that door,
Christ!
you get really worried.
Boster'a
The
denk girdi ya.
OD pays off in the end.
İyi yaptı.
Twerk mı attı bir de o?
Still styling out
Bin
on
yıl
stage
düşünsem
as
aklıma
well.
gelmez ha yaptığı şey yapmak.
Bizim
That's
komşuların
just
biraz
such
sesi
an
çıkmıyor bu arada.
outrageous round to
evet.
watch back.
Baksana.
Ne oldu sesiniz çıkmay?
Onlar demin
And
oraya
what-
sofra kurdu yedi.
It
Yedikten
was
sonra
right at the end of the
sakinleştiler.
spray
Evet,
as
evet.
Oh
well.
my god. Sadak, County not a million miles away, but FNATIC actually a little bit of danger here, Durka. No safety to be found.
Çok
He does
iyi.
play the line
Karto.
too easy.
Bir oldu
Flash,
smoke. Direkt
straight.
Nice lan.
Connects on Sadak.
Önündekini vuramıyor. Bak smoke
Durka,
aradı
relax,
burada
you're
helal.
on 5 HP. Trying to make sure they can get that plant down as less dips towards the site.
Nice
Chronicle
oğlum.
finds FNATIC. This may be a little brutal, and Durka avoids it somehow. But they are still standing. 4. Boaster creeping close.
Chance to do some real
Daha
damage
silah
here.
düşürmesek
Potentially.
böyle daha iyi tabii.
It's, I mean, the crossfire between Chronicle and Durka should be enough
Yeah.
to deny this. Yes, he's got the smoke, but no dash to try and divide. And Leo, late round utility, is going to make this horrific to try and handle.
Can pin them in here though. Just to run the clock down a little bit.
So that's why they're getting proactive. Find a way out. Durka's like, nah, I've got to leave. I'm 5 HP, boys. I gotta go. They're trying to make their exit through towards Tree.
Okay.
Make a run for it if they can.
Nice.
They should be somewhat safe.
Uzaklarına
Pace
sürsene.
change here, Mike. Maybe a gear shift coming through. Ult to complement. Does it connect? Not quite going to find what they want. And actually, Sadak getting a bit closer this time. And that's the spike. Aspas finds his connection. Oh dear, look at the aggression on this. Sadak desperate to win the fight, gets
çok
denied.
fena kaçırdı.
Leo claims it. And now he looked towards the side, but look at Alpha's position too. An opportunity
Gördüm.
to be
Slipped the net.
absolutely wild in this. And how long does he wait? He's got all that info now. Oh God, Chronicle just fell.
down
It's a
A.
double stack towards hell. And Alpha's so... Wait, is Aspas reading this?
Gördü mü?
Aspas is looking, and Leo's
Çok
got
iyi
him.
lan.
Leo bailing out what was looking to be the inevitable death. The
Nice
ball
lan
is clear.
Alpo.
Now Cowanzine trying to play it back in from Cat.
There's big
That could be
damage
big
though.
damage, yeah.
Hayvan gibi.
They line up for him. Cowanzine
Leon'un bir canı
with the
bıraktı
Red Bull
zaten.
clutch to answer back here. 50 behind Dice, but I don't know if they're waiting here to re-swing together. The second shock dart does so much damage.
Şapkadan çıkardı ya.
Evet.
He said he's short. His bomb's so clean.
Aa görmedi drone.
And away we go. Chronicle looks
Öldü.
well. It is great.
Eyvah, eyvah
Counting
ya.
straight
İkinci kill de
away
geliyor
off
ki.
the rip, giving them a huge
Bilmiyorlar Aspas'ın burada
advantage.
olduğunu.
And Aspas wasn't
Geliyor
noted
ikinci
initially here. Durka going to try and repost on the angle.
So close.
Aldı, aldı.
surely Durka's none the wiser he isn't. And the impact of the operator is starting to be felt here.
Bladestorm in hand as well. Alpha though.
Oy.
Sürün lan ne güzel
Crispy
oldu.
to remove the head of Aspas.
Fight'a bakın.
A counter spam comes through. Cowanzine on top of that one. Boaster will fall. It's just Alpha and Leo to try and recover
Crosslar
this.
lane'de. Flashları yok.
2v4 of their own? I don't know. Counzi's position on the setup as well.
Bomb grenade
This is
out.
very hard to break.
İmkanı yok buraya girmenin bu arada ya.
Leo a little aware of that. Now 25 seconds. Time is dwindling, and Cowanzi is just the immovable object. They can't get rid of him. Alpha tried it. Oh, it's not easy.
Bir de
Neither's the
bir mermi
time.
vurdu yine.
Christ
Hadi lan
is
Alpo.
Alpha Chris with his shots, but these two kills won't
10
amount to
saniye
a
var.
round. Loud have found their footing now, Mike. They are back in this game. The timeout clearly working. The check-in perfect. We are tied up now, 9 apiece.
Anla kim an.
Just what you want.
As long as
Drone
he
da yok.
fancies. Turret, not a huge
Well, he spots the turret though.
Haret'i de
That's key.
gördü.
flash. Give out for the cross.
You should run.
The lockdown is a problem,
Ah lan.
but apparently not for Aspas. Look at this guy.
Kaçtı bir de amına koyayım ya.
And his movement just stunning.
İkinci kill de
Gonna
çıkarttı
get away,
şaşırmam.
reset, and he's taken a life with him.
No command to follow this up as well. Sadak gonna nerf the execute here from FNATIC. Durka. Trying to
Giremedi.
find something, a preemptive
Evana ulti
lockdown as
attılar
well.
ama.
This is very early on in the round.
Big flash too. Didn't get spotted on the outrone.
Yapma onu vurman lazım ama ya.
A quick pivot though, pace as they go towards B, trying to be secure between Durka
30
and
seconds
Boaster,
left.
trying to get some space for themselves here. And does Durka try and get proactive, get themselves a body in their favor? He's going to sit towards CT, but they've got to be aware of the chance of
Bakarlar
this.
mı?
They've got to know there's a potential this could happen.
Bir kill alması lazım en az minimum.
Durka waiting.
Minimum.
4 players on the other side of this. Plant's going to come in, trying to be set into motion here between him and Leo.
Çıkarır
Clear
bence bir
from
tane.
Loud has to come in now, spraying. And Boaster's actually got
Helal lan,
currency.
hala
iyi bait
Blind
oldu, iyi
spam
bait oldu.
works.
It's a big one to remove as well. Brings us to a 4v4 though. Leo comes
Leo?
through. He's found Aspas.
Nice
FNATIC
oldu.
doubling down on this aggression, Lauren.
Eyvallah Uğur.
Not fighting alone, Leo by his side. FNATIC back back in this now. Fnatic have the green light. They look to try and crunch towards this B side here. 3-2 split. The market side a little further ahead, but they're going to get towards it. One on the side, yes, that's
Okay.
When he does only have that classic.
Less
It was going to be on
Neyse,
Aspas.
ölmüş, güzel.
I don't think he's got what he wanted this time.
Counties, yeah, needs a miracle
Buna
here.
dikkat, kill vermeyelim.
You've seen
He's
it.
spotted. Found
Still
one.
got Chronicle. He's having a rough
Çok
game.
güzel hareket yaptı.
Harbiden amına koyayım.
Plant will come through regardless. A 4v3 in favor of Fnatic. Stinger in hand for Sadak. Sheriffs elsewhere. This one's feeling locked up though.
Oy.
Trying to allow the safety on the exit here.
Bir tık uykum geldi ya. Ben sabah 5'te uyandığım için.
Aspas who
Bizde büyük
had
jet
his
lag var
chance
hala ya.
to really get what he wanted out of it. Should be time to exit here.
Zaman algımız oturmadı hala.
Aynen.
Two E's.
Last player
Not for
standing.
two E's. Aspas next up.
Şu an vücudum Türkiye'deyim sanıyor. Türkiye'de de saat 4. Hafif uykular gelmeye başladı.
Wow.
Suratına vurdu.
This is Fnatic are now walking towards him. A
Tarto.
one trade
Çok
out.
yetenek
Durka
bu
connects
arada.
that knife.
This is smokes down. Boaster has fallen on the other side.
Makes things trickier towards the A side if they want to continue along this path. And there's utility on the way. Durka needs to get out of the blender.
Okay.
Respect that. Does he slow down the pace at all? Paranoia got posted and it didn't find anyone.
Fast peek vurur ya.
Fnatic now with
Dese
few
vuramaz
options
mı?
outside of finding a kill, creating an opening for themselves. So Aspas offered up. Sadak still anchoring towards B site here. The focal
Short'ta
point being...
freezeliyorlar.
So actually on the back of the TP, the focal point was A.
Well, so
Hala sanıyorlar o hareket yüzünden.
Hasn't changed too much yet on the back of the TP.
no. I'm just seeing a drift from County towards top middle. Big enough information, but I mean the bulk of Fnatic are heading through middle. This is going to be a 30-second hit and the door's shut. They've got to get going here. This is on Alex trying to divide and conquer. Tries to flash out to the right. That was only going to be Chronicle. He's going to dip away towards the side. Second flash now. Goes in. They get...
Güzel, güzel.
Chronicle
Bir tık tehlikeydi o.
not going to be dissuaded from getting towards the side. And the plant should be happening here.
4 ve 3.
Tam da yok ya. Aldık bence 12.
To clear the way here. The tag comes through.
Spike planted.
3v4.
Abi infoları aldı. Öbürü de Alfa'yı da biliyorlar.
How far does this
Alfa
go?
farkında değil bence.
That's going to
Farkında
reveal
değil.
Alpha's... Oh my god, his position. Can they work out where the last two are as well? Alpha feeling very vulnerable here. The net's starting to close around Fnatic.
This is position.
Yeah, this
oldu lan.
could
Neyse
be
bak,
huge.
neyse
Once that smoke's
bekleyecekler,
dropped,
evet.
Alpha could be just
O
absolutely
bekliyorlar.
dead. Left to right!
Nice
Nice
lan.
his way out! Two is on the
Tahmin
trade.
etti,
The
helal olsun
time is
çocuk
ticking.
sana.
They've got to
Biraz
get moving
alıyor, biraz
towards the
alıyor.
site.
Nice lan.
Durka defending against
Nice lan.
another.
Harika.
Operator
Nice,
singing.
nice.
Fnatic
Berto,
strong
hadi
as they
oğlum.
make it to 12.
Walking into a judge late, for example, but seemingly able to mitigate that risk by passing through market. Get through here, unscathed. Sadak still finds them though.
That adjustment might have done enough
30
to at
seconds
least
left.
change some of the outcome, but it's given them a 4v4. Spike yet to be committed fully to the site. They're still slightly aware of the chance someone's lingering around, but Alpha, the backline's getting a little interested in this. Getting a little ahead of himself potentially with a fair fight. He's won it, finds Dewey's, and gives them the man up. But Aspas should have his time in the sun. He does, and that's an upgrade available. Does Leo try and get ahead of it? No. He has to wait, be a little bit more patient. Victim!
Nice.
Aspas to bed. It's all on counting. A 1v3!
Nice oğlum, bravo.
Süper.
We're going the distance. Map 3.
1-1. Evet, son map Heaven. Fnatic'in sevdiği map. Hatta en sevdiği maplerden biri. Heaven. Bakalım Heaven'da ne olacak?
Resilience
Comeback
as well here.
izleyeceğiz mi?
A couple of times they look.
Reeling on 50. Looks relatively simplistic towards the B site for now, but you can see them hesitating for a moment. They're actually going to pull away from this. The counter utility enough to dissuade Fnatic and hold them at bay.
Kışkırttılar lan.
Fnatic gazi oldu
Resmen
amına
içeriden
koyayım.
eve.
C'de çok iyi infosu var Aspas'ın bu arada.
This
Oyun ne
pistol round
olacağını.
still
Evet.
extremely tense between these two teams.
Steklenecekler
You
ha ya.
are going to jump in,
Ler bile.
take over things from Mike.
50 sene daha buradan
Matters
dönemezler.
so much for them.
Aldı ya al
Both
teli.
of these teams have been sustained by their pistol round wins and the momentum they can get off the back of that. There's only 40
Ekar
seconds
B mi
left,
acaba ya?
waiting to get back up to the
FNATIC.
recon and the stun.
Aa,
Look at the HP. Boaster 50, 47
Orada
Dirk,
gibi birini,
38 Chronicle. Alpha and Leo, yes, a little better off, but
Bu
we're now
roundu
seeing all
alma
that
ihtimali
intention
0.
here. Utility invested. The clock is running severely low. 24 seconds.
dakika, iyi kapandı
Loud
site.
already on the site. They're ready
Evet,
for this.
kontrolü iyi
What is
aldı.
happening?
Aferin
Fnatic
lan
are
size.
going to find the first, taking down 2E's, but where is that spike? Finally going to be put on the site here, but I'm nervous about this one. This looks so deadly. Loud going to
Bomboş
be
flash.
instantly back into it. Dirk and Chronicle fall. It's on the back three now. One still on the site, still trying to hold this close as Boaster.
Çıkarın lan bir
Dips
tane.
away, Sanak dealt with.
Nice.
The trades come in, and it's all on Boaster
Yine
again.
buna kaldı.
Another 1v3 required, and this time it's not going to happen.
Çok da güzel almışlardı.
I think
Oyun
that's a
sesini
perfect
açıyorum
demonstration of
chatten.
how Loud like to defend on the A side. They use this
Şu an iyi mi
all
oyunun
from
sesi?
Sanak to create
Ya bize iyi
individual
geliyor.
angles where
Tamam.
they can simplify.
Again, you're hoping for instances that you cannot determine yourself. Sanak here could catch Chronicle. I think he might just miss the timing. But works so well.
lan.
Great
çok
trade
iyi.
for Boaster.
He ran into the wall.
But there's still players here. Look at
Şunu da
how the
vurun lan.
bodies on this site already. It's not just less. Aspas very nearby, forced away towards
İşte
CT.
site'da.
Leo trying to put the utility into play for Durka, but he's been
Backup
checked
geldi
on.
ya.
He's been kept safe. With 13 seconds, they're going to struggle for this plant. Maybe able to get it down here unless the swing comes in. Less 22 HP.
Oy.
He's still punishing Alpha. Big trade for Boaster.
Aldı. Aferin lan
He's
sana.
going to go nuclear in this
1v2.
though. A 1v2. He's got the plant.
duydular mı?
And now
Zor
he's gonna
pozisyon.
find both of these
Reload'unu
healed up.
duydular.
Chances away the timing on this.
Of,
Oyna, aynen öyle.
Timing.
Aferin.
The flash doesn't reveal everything, but it's given them an
Oldu oradan yedi sandılar. Mümkün değil bakmayacaklar.
Yapma be.
Ama çok iyi
Spectre'da
döndü
da
ya.
hiç
Aspas
mermi
çok iyi
yoktu.
flick
Boaster
attı.
found the only opening that was
Hiç mermi
available
yoktu
to him. The
Spectre'ında.
tiniest of timings and opportunities.
Yoktu demek
Still
Yoktu
was
galiba,
intelligent
evet.
enough to be able to hit that
Oldu,
flick.
oldu.
Like he's trying to lead from the front and drag the rest of his team up in
kıramadı.
terms of energy as well.
Christ.
This is a massive clash.
Abi.
Oo.
Abim.
Aferin lan size.
Oğlum çok iyi drone'du.
That could have been deadly.
Massive potential there for that to go wrong. Les coming up behind, trying to fill the gap based on all
Çok
of that
iyi drone'du.
information that Fnatic were fighting over a long.
Yalnız şu ürpertici adamın oraya smoke atacağına o kadar eminler ki.
Değil mi?
Smoke'da o kadar iyi giriyorlar ki. Bu ürpertiyor yani bu durum biraz. Evet.
He's the last line of defense to the rest of the map.
This is one of the things that you get the best out of Les and Alpha is that they're so happy to go for pushes like this.
Boaster seems aware, but he doesn't clear diligently enough. Caught off guard and
Ha,
less.
bu ölsün ama bir daha vurmasın, nice olur, bravo.
Durka back on track. B site looking like the end destination here. Aspas and Tui's not likely to do much more.
Spike planted.
They're so far away from this too. It's not even like Aspas and Tui's are in a position where they can get info on where Fnatic would be repositioning. And any damage to the economy is going to be fairly minor because Fnatic just love using these light armors at all times. We've seen them even not being affected too much by the bonus round wins.
Might get the drop on Durka here. He does.
Aspas looks sharp, doesn't he?
Give him a Guardian.
The flick in the previous round onto Boaster and then that as well.
I mean, Tui's could have a little crack up. Wait.
Hello?
Oh my god, wait, Chronicle got Tui's! That's ridiculous.
Nice.
What a silly end to the round, but it's fine.
Çok kill verdiler ya.
There
Bonus
is
rounddu.
damage challenge off the rip. Well, it's Aspas. He certainly does! Durka dead. Tip of the spear blunt.
Demiyoruz
And now they
kanka.
get full control. 5v4. Do Fnatic continue on this path?
They are so committed. 4 players deep down A long.
Follow up here. Aspas. Gonna be sticking around. They don't expect
Ah,
it.
lan.
How does he get away with this so often? Finally checked by Chronicle. The spike plant a little more contested than they'd like. Feeling like they want to brawl the bomb.
Abi.
Just loud.
Çok güzel oynadılar
Challenging
lan.
Fnatic. Closing
Kanka
them down.
Sky Flash'ını hiç
Fnatic
numarasızca
do
atıyorlar
not
ya
have
bu
an
arada.
answer for how to break into
Çekinmiyorlar
A.
yani.
You see the way
Şey
they're
gibi flash'ta,
using that Viper orb
backside'ı
and then
alamıyor ya
also
Fnatic.
being able to work
Evet.
around the
Ya
combos
backside
and
çok
work around
el kol
the
sallayarak
goals that
oynuyor
they
yani.
even use
Bak.
towards the backside.
Aa orada ama
Make sure
Viper
that they
smoke
are
geliyor ya
never
onun
getting
etkisi çok
pushed.
büyük.
They only have to worry about this
Evet.
one
Gördün mü
angle.
radarda?
Evet gördüm.
Only have to worry
Yanımızda
even when you're playing at your
İki yanımızda
absolute
hatta
peak.
etse 4 bir yanımızda watch party yapılıyor. Yani Gidip insanlara az sessiz olun diyemem. Adamların takımı loud. Brezilyalılar.
Ve hayvan gibi crowd getirmişler
Düşünün yani. BBL'in maçını izliyoruz şu anda. Bizi bir hayal edin. Ve BBL önde oluyor falan, iyi oynuyor.
I mean, look at Les. He has a lockdown to try and play retake, but instead he's tucked in cubby in mid. This is the kind of flair and the variety that he can give you. You expect him to be playing a passive situation retake somewhere, much less likely you're going to clear this.
Now they may have noted Sanak, which is a little bit of a switch up, so they might be questioning where Les is, but even with that in mind,
Umarım B'ye gitmezler ya.
to actively try and fight through. C is completely open. Again, could depend on the lockdown, the reckoning. Loud have a lot of utility that they could bank upon for a very diligent retake here, but Fnatic still needs to step towards it, still needs to get on towards the site itself, and yes, finally following up through towards Garage, and Sanak's lucky to be alive.
Everyone from Loud is here though, ready to play the retake. Fnatic have got C, sure. Plant's going to go down. But 2E's has his high tide to ready, you know, to get back in here. They still have the Viper alive as Sadak escape. They have lockdown, they have reckoning, there are huge ults.
Counter, trying to work off this one.
They hit Durka.
He can't now springboard off the back, that could have been everything.
I felt
Alpha
güzel
trying to
hareket
fill that
lan.
void, but still they need
be.
the plant. They've offset the timing a little bit, but they still have a massive fight for that lockdown. Do they completely fall away? The divide could go up as well.
Hala yeri
This is
iyi,
a bit of
hala yeri iyi.
everything in it, and Alpha's been overwhelmed, gone down to 2E's, bulldozering his way forward, and Leo's got to run. Try and get out of here in time, and they've been forced to
Mümkün
wait
değil bu
towards
round'u
long.
alamayız.
The utility's not amazing either. Look at how deep that high tide is. Separates Chronicle from all the rest.
Oh, he couldn't quite get
yaralayamadı
halfway
lan.
tonight by Leo. Back to business. You're going to have this all being
Nice
through.
lan.
Fnatic forced to invest everything.
Nice lan.
Holding on. Aspas, the last line in this. The last one to try and do some damage. And Fnatic are toying with him.
Smoke niye atmıyor
Surely there's
acaba
no
Aspas?
more. Surely Tui's can't draw the attention away. He can't.
Çok güzel.
Var mıydı
Bravo.
smoke?
Var,
Wants
iki
to keep
tane
the
var bak.
operator. Wants to get out of there. And Fnatic,
İşimize gelir bu
skin
arada.
of their teeth in this round.
Tabii lan.
But an
On Aspas on towards B, but it's a three-play stack towards A, and Leo's won them the
çok
fight.
iyi.
Off the support system of the spam coming out from Alpha, but C is on a platter once again. They found something that's working. Now obviously they don't know that, they still have to do all the diligent checks on the way in here, but the plant should be inevitable, but this gives Loud time to hit that rotation.
Yine aynı kurdunuz gittiniz abi
They don't have
longa.
the high tide up yet from 2E's. So that's going to stall out
Aa,
for just a moment.
ulan mermisi olsa.
Harbiden.
Varmış da gerçi 3 tane daha.
Comes in. Durka.
Ne yapıyorsun lan?
Harbi ne yaptım?
Deciding to stick around for how
Kanka
long?
öldün amına
Checked
koyayım.
on. Counting's
Lan.
taking him down. Let's give him the step towards the
Ya
side.
oğlum gitsene longa niye? Ne yapıyorsun kanka orada?
Tuyuz'un küresi var.
Yaralayabilirler
bombayı.
They need to get it towards halfway. If Loud an opportunity, but maybe just a shot in the dark's going to work.
Verdik
Slightly
roundu.
further ahead. Boaster on the trade. Code goes up. This has to be it. This has to be essential.
öldü.
Aspas trying to defend, but he's
Yaralayamadı,
losing out.
yaralayamadı.
Teammates are falling like flies, and Fnatic, even with their backs to the wall, are desperately
Lan,
trying to hold
süre.
this. And they might just have it.
Aldı.
Çözdü.
I don't know how close this is going to be.
What the fuck?
Ulan ikinciye kör sattım
0.06.
ha.
Unbelievable heartbreak there for Loud
0.06.
under the fuse.
İkinciye kör surdum Cenk.
Hundredths of a second in it.
Şöyle bir sour patch.
Abi Dörke'nin yaptığı hareketler
Any
neydi?
opportunity
Gitsene
for
baba
error.
longa.
Bence o da
Loud's
bilmiyor.
retakes
Ne yaşıyorsun
have been
ya?
slowed down though. Fnatic have found something that is working here.
Of.
That
Harbiden
difference
ha.
is so minimal. And think if 2E's has his high tide online
Sert.
earlier, if they aren't stalled out by the
Sert.
nanoswarms over towards spawn, that is all
At the right time. This is a lot of players down towards long, and Aspas is waiting.
Göstermiyorlar. Güzel.
To Sua. Hello. Just gonna sit towards this corner. Tell his teammates you watch towards long, please. All of Fnatic are here. But can they make it work this time? Oh, the slow trip back. Aspas criminal to get away with it.
Evet,
Fnatic,
mümkünatı
there's
yok
no
canım.
safety on this site. They have very little to work with. Finally, they at least have Hell and backside. But it's the first time in a while, and it's not their own site at all. There's 3 players in Sua.
These Loud players are going to be difficult to root out, and Boaster is the first one to try. He must know that there's a chance there's a couple of players down there.
Well, they succeeded on the first, but the trade comes out. They've got to now know Aspas is here and Calentine. That's a big picture to be painting. The Viper pick going to go through. Let's get a clear Chronicle, and now it's getting dicey.
gider hocam.
Durka and Leo, the last two alive.
Round
They've got to work in
artık harbi
perfect unison. Leo with 1 and second, and now down to an all-even number. As Durka starting to do that damage. Aspas, the last one alive. In a 1v1 up against Leo. The guy who can be ice cold. The king himself.
İyisin lan Leo. İyisin lan Leo. Bu sefer double curse koyduk.
Harbiden böyle bir şey yok. Hayatımda ilk defa curse olayına inanıyorum artık.
Arada ses gidiyor mu sizde de?
Evet.
Aynen.
Okey.
Ben de sorun var zannediyorum.
Aynen ben de sorun var. Ne oldu hocam? Round bitti amına koyayım kapıyı tarayarak.
Gördük.
Allah.
Gördü.
Ayağının ucunu gördü herhalde.
Beautiful.
I mean, imagine going from Fnatic, having that read 2 rounds in a row to be able to pick up less and then go for an A-site hit, and then this is just a flawless, instantly responded.
Nasıl yapalım bu roundu? Bu ne böyle? Ekonomi siken bir round.
Gerçekten heriflerin de parası bitmedi ya asla.
Oğlum ne kadar güzel lan. Champions'ın biri İstanbul'da yapıldı ya.
Değil mi?
Müthiş bir
Hem de
şey yani.
İkincisi yani.
Evet.
Full site control this time, gained by Fnatic.
Yeah, Durka disrespected that Sadak Viper orb and went through it, taking
Bu arada
the decay,
Chronicle'la Alpha'nın
clearing out from both
ultisi var. Bu
sides.
roundu vermezler.
Loud did not fight, instead played
Yapma,
for the
yapma.
retake.
Vermemeleri
Jack.
lazım ama.
Hell is that much fury coming from? Down on long. Don't think it's quite got what he wanted here. Quarantine tagged up a little, but it's
Dead.
still fine Chronicle. Durka.
Ay o Stinger'la 4'e 2 tane bile çıkardı orada.
Aa Alfa attı valla.
Del.
Aldık eli. Fnatic aldı.
Aferin lan size.
Çözüyor. Lan çözdü. Ah lan.
Unreal scenes.
Ya kanka.
Leo just a fraction
Ama
too
kill
late
jölesini
there.
bir tık erken
On the
atabilirdi.
spike,
Evet ya.
throwing
Biraz
those
geç
shots
çıktı.
in, desperately trying to keep his team alive, stop the defuse. Fnatic invested so many ultimates into a situation there where they had the worst economy. They're believing very heavily in the counter strat that they have on the A.
Allah belasını versin Harbor gibi karakter. Nefret ediyorum çıktığı günden beri.
Dişlerini
That's not a
göstermeye
normal
başladı.
reaction to winning an
Atmadı mı?
anti-eco.
Var mıydı o Chronicle'ın ultisi?
Atmadı. Vardı atmadı.
To avoid being detected, but does he hear Durka? No, it doesn't matter.
Ya
He
bu
still
ne?
claims alive.
Kaçtı değil mi bir de o?
He's dead and buried. And now there's problems. He's still going.
Ulan bir tane daha vuruyordu bir de onun
Trying to get held at the
üstüne.
door here. How the hell are you meant to get in? I guess that's how. Try and shut them down. Try and push them back.
Kaçtı
And
ya.
respectfully, they slip back towards CT.
Aspas with the Blade Storm is still going to be really useful on this retake. He's not hampered at all by the operator. There's only 2 players really committed in
Yok,
nice
8-4
close-line
bitecek
positions
bu
for
hafta.
Fnatic. It's just Durka and Chronicle for
Diğer alfa
forwards.
bakacağız.
Here we go. Retake. About to get started. Aspas first couple of steps forward. Boaster, Durka looking to try and work in unison. Doesn't get isolated, but does get traded. Tui's there on the hard carrying work towards the site, trying to take all that space away. Chronicle already noted as well.
Nice.
I mean, Tui seemed a little lost in that then. As Chronicle gets away with his life further, finally dealt with by less, pushed deeper away.
Oscar, yaşa
Leo
oğlum,
now
yaşa
had to
oğlum.
come online, trying to get involved in this, and now down to just
Yaşa
Boaster.
oğlum.
And I say just,
Ananı
it's the 2
avradını.
OGLs again!
Dostum ne
Abi
yapıyorsun?
gördün çözmediğini.
And he gets the defuse!
Ya niye bu kadar acele pikledi
Ben
oğlum adam?
inanamıyorum ya.
Play by Sadak.
Ya bu harbi satış amına
Şaka
koyayım.
maka
The
Boston
two
çok
IGLs
kötü bir
going
oyuncu ya.
head-to-head towards the end of that clutch.
Sen
It
niye
feels
bu
like
kadar
Boaster's got more
yükseldin lan
confidence
adama?
than most of the other players on Fnatic. He goes for the wide swing, he has chances to be able to win the whole two.
Sinirim bozuldu.
Çok
Kötü bir oyuncu ya bu.
Abi shoulder çok erken ya.
Hiç beklemiyordum ha böyle bir tepki.
The loud players are hunting for these fights. You see how
Oğlum sen
Les is getting
profesyonel
aggressive,
oynadığın
making
süre
space
o
for the
zamanda
defuse to come down.
o
He's
anı
hungry
yaşasan
to
sen
take
alırdın
duels,
lan.
because right now they are different.
Abi ama belli olmuyor ki ya. Yani o
Gergin
an
anladın mı?
heyecanı,
Bir de şurada
gerginliği.
oynuyor yani düşünsene.
Evet.
Ben orada oynasam var ya elim benim bir yerlerime girerdi böyle
Vallahi
oynardım.
zor. Vallahi zor. Hırlak yapma.
The Pixel spotted, but he escapes with his life. Durka just can't close down on these kills. He's struggling. A judge in the back pocket may not be ideal here. And Aspas waiting. So much invested. Leo's
yandan
only
bakalım,
claimed one.
7-5
The
oldu
trade
yani
comes
maç.
out, and the spike is trying to evacuate.
Ne oluyor?
Away, but Tui's punishes them in the back as they try and fall
Ya
down long.
sudan vuruyorlar amına koyayım.
They're scrambling.
Lazer tutuyorlar amına koyayım ya.
Ayarı T
They've been
salmışlar.
going so heavily, 5
Kesin
players in
ötesine.
one spot the last 4 rounds in a row. They never have a plan B. There is never anyone on the lurk to be able to give them options or even info elsewhere. So this scramble is just that. There's no drone, there's no recon, there's no way of clearing out these positions
Oğlum
if there
dudakları
wasn't.
kıpkırmızı oluyor.
So blind, they have no idea where Les is. They haven't seen him. They're still having to be so careful clearing everything.
Yemin
And now they're
ederim.
walking into a site
Dertlendim
that's
ya.
already been defended
Gece
by
otelde
County. See, they don't-
bağırarak sıçacak ya.
They're ahead of it. They have to play out the utility. They need something on their side, be it the time, be it anything. And now we go into a post plant.
Look at Les, tucked in on spawn,
Oh.
using his ult to clear out the whole of B.
Double'lara move'larlarsa çok tatlı olur ya. Hadi lan Dörke,
But the
gir şu
rest of
double'lara
Loud
lan.
should have their opportunities to get in. The
Geride.
high tide used quite
Allah şu
early
1v1'i
though.
Aspas'tan.
So
Geride de Aspas nasıl vuracak? Ulan vuramıyordu ha, misliyordu.
Durka is struggling here as a Fnatic. 4 rounds might be all they're going to get.
Oh!
Is the
Ne
one
diyorsun?
to activate.
İkisini de kör mü attı?
Evet.
It's all on him now in a 1v2.
Ay ölüyor lan.
Eyvah,
He's been put in the
eyvah.
corner, he's been put down.
Çok güzel oynadı lan
Loud
eleman.
are playing exceptional.
Abi
Harbi helal
8
olsun.
oldular,
It's gonna be the
8.
end, and it might be the first nail in Fnatic's
8-4 ve şimdi Loud atak.
Ya atakta daha zorlanırlar bence ama emin
Ben
değilim.
zannetmiyorum abi.
Ya
Bak gene ilk el çok önemli. Çok kritik pistol.
ben sana demiştim ama.
This could be a fatal
Loud
half
sikecek
for
demişti.
Fnatic. 4 rounds.
Öyle de demedi şimdi.
Özet geçtim abi. Kulağıma dedi.
Monster 1 vs 2 atıyor pistolde, maç
Wall
dönüyor.
is going to apply so much pressure, and
Diyorsun.
Dirk is going to look to try and fight behind it.
Oy. Çok seksi bir vuruştu.
Harbi çok klastı.
That's past one that he's claimed. He hasn't been
That's
exactly hitting here. But hey, if that's how you start
Yapma
off,
lan.
that's the
Hesap
turn
da.
of the half. You take him. The less fancies it back.
Round'u vermeyin ya.
Loud look cautious on the way in through B. Need to break alarm bot here as well before Fnatic will bite and realize that this is actually coming towards the C site.
Well, as much as we noted Dirk having a quiet one, as was Alpha. His site now being
Her yeri skill atıyor orada.
overtaken. Not much to really do. They will give themselves the plant, and they give themselves
Güzel
a
güzel
shout
trade.
at this post plant. Sada
Tamam.
getting aggressive on this, trying to build off the back of Karanzin's damage.
Tamam tamam
He
tamam.
couldn't quite
Bir daha
close down
gireriz
on
şimdi
Quantum.
bir daha.
So Fnatic stay standing with 4. Across to the sub. Okay, it was Alpha to
Well
land. I
done.
thought somehow. Let's smite, but that one does land. As now it's a
Oy.
1v3. And Les has been good, but I don't think he's been this good. Half defuse achieved, 29 HP.
Çok güzel oldu, bravo.
Fnatic
Çok önemli elde.
Helal.
Çok önemli elde.
First steps taken towards it on that long road back here, but keep in mind it is Loud and they look pretty
Lol.
lethal. And no real messing around the pace here. They
Alfajer
want to
sildi orayı, sildi.
Oo silahı da var.
be boastering Alpha.
Sildi.
They get a plant here, Loud. This one gets dropped and
Serinin
Alpha's
Ay ay ay.
Cobra doing very well for himself, but
Lan
hold up
öldüler.
a second.
Sorun yok,
The
sorun yok,
damage
sorun yok.
back, but again, dealt
Tamam
with,
güzel.
threats handled, no plants, no problems.
And Fnatic still with 2 rifles that they can bring into the next round.
Bu maç bence uzatmalara
I've
gidecek.
liked what Fnatic have brought on Haven, on their defense side. I think they've had
Bu arada
some really
Alfajer kendine geldi
set
bak.
plays
2 kill'le
that have
kapatmıştı,
applied a
direkt
lot of
8'e.
pressure. If there's ever a
Özgüven
time
şu
to
an
bring
yerine
one out,
oturuyor bence.
you're not saving it, are being
Kile
pushed.
ultisi geliyor lan Alfa'nın.
Need something.
Taking fully committed steps
Alfajer
towards
o
the
kadar
side,
derin
just
infoya
yet
sahipken
patient.
Fnatic A'da bu kadar stackken nasıl alacaklar böyle?
Maybe still aware, yeah, still a jump spot, but almost got caught out there. Leo needs to be very careful with this. 40 seconds.
40 saniye kaldı, döndüremezler.
Yani döndüremezlerdi. Harbiden nasıl olacak?
And Loud closed the gap, or they're finding no early chances.
They're leaving. They're leaving, and Alpha has not taken the bait.
Aa dönüyorlar lan. Aa yok,
Yok
tek
yok
attılar.
dönmezler ya.
Sadak called for
Döner
some
gibi
kind of
ses verdiler.
rotate.
Bak, A'yı
It might have been
boşalttılar.
no
Oğlum,
bait.
Monster,
The
bu nasıl
Sunrise has
karar?
just left the site.
Bu nasıl karar?
Open. Fnatic got it.
Alfajer'in yerine bak, nasıl karar bu?
Now, this is dreamy.
İnanamıyorum kanka.
Bir daha tekrarlasana dediğini Boster'a.
Just footsteps of them
Boster
running
çok
away,
kötü bir
and
oyuncu
the
Cenk.
whole of Fnatic rotated off A.
Acaba
They were
Boster
so
mı ya?
convinced that was going to be a late round rotate, as was I.
Yani Alfa C Long'un dibindeyken böyle bir
They
rotate.
made it work, but can they hold on now? It's retake time. Cove gonna go in. All the utility
değerli bir
being
ramp ya
poured
bu
through
ramp bu
towards CT
arada.
to stall out. Keep Fnatic at arm's length. And Aspas is breaking their back. 3 massive kills. Ducker and Alpha have to save. There is
Fail
no
fish'im
other
ya
option
şu an.
here.
What a call. What a call. Whoever that was from Loud has just absolutely rinsed
Çok merak
Fnatic.
ediyorum kim verdi o kolu lan.
They looked scattered on the
Ay,
retake
Gel
as
Boster
well.
değil
Like their
mi?
heads were already
Loud da
out
bu
of
arada
the
iyi
round.
fakeledi
Ya
ama
Gel
aslında.
Boster da in-game shot kolları başka biri vermiş olabilir yani.
Country mile away.
That's mental.
That's a rattle as well.
Oh, that's in your head. That is absolutely
Ya
in
Loud
your
bu arada
head.
vermişti eli bildiğin yani.
Evet,
O nasıl
vermişti.
girecek ki abi?
Bence verirdi bu arada ele.
He was down C long earlier. He felt no pressure, no
Zaten
steps,
harita
no
kontrolünü bu
utility,
denli son saniyeye kadar
maybe no
kaybeden bir
power
takımın
but
geriye dönme lüksü yok.
then
Evet.
fully
Yok yani.
pull the plug. Feels so overzealous.
Yeah.
Sen çakacak
I
herif
think
intihar.
Vinny at this point, you're not even seeing that level of emotional reaction, and that worries me even more. If he can feel within the team atmosphere that it's slipping away, almost a sense of apathy overtaking.
Bu round beni
that
çok düşürdü ya
determination and
Fnatic'e karşı.
frustration
Ha.
from the
Bak,
perfection
niye böyle
you
oldu?
expect.
Paramız son kez var.
Ben yan watch partiye gidiyorum.
This puts them
Rahatsız
mental
artık.
test on
Bir yerde de
Loud.
winner olalım
I
ya
mean,
gerçekten
you
Elif.
will adore getting
hayatımın-
They probably don't know how fortunate they were in that fact that Fnatic basically evacuated the site, but again, they'll watch it back, they'll feel that momentum shift here. They still have to get past the challenge in Sur if they fancy going back towards A.
Fnatic
Onlar
didn't
da
really
sessizler
adjust
ha.
at all based on that B
Yoruldu
fake
onlar
pressure
ya
at the
herhalde.
start of this
Onlar
round.
yoruldu ya.
They're still in nice
Onlar
spots
yemek yedi ya
to stop
çöktü
the
şeker
A
böyle.
Ay Dörken'in yere bak bir bak.
Two on the site.
Yanlış info veren Alfo'ydu bence. Lan ne alakası var? Alfo C
Alfred'in
uzunda
olayla alakası yok.
olayla hiçbir alakası yok. Ne ses duyuyor ne bir şey.
Aspas taking those steps for Durka trying to survive down here. Trying to keep some space for
Ay.
himself. He's call back towards site. And now look at Les closing the gap. That's all aware. Aspas with the punish. And once again perfection from Loud on the site take. What's going to come
Bak bu elde
through? Can
gitti.
they hold against the retake from Fnatic?
They don't have a jet to try and break these crosshairs. And once Sadak is positioned on the site, things become almost impossible. You are trying to push
Oğlum
through
Alfa
the
2 roundda da oyuna giremeden bitiyor roundlar ya.
that create vulnerability on any players looking to try and retake as well. Alpha has finally got the lockdown online, but he's been absent otherwise in these rounds, just tucked
Bence bir
into
B
C-Cubby,
push gelir ya Fnatic'ten
having to
buna.
watch sadly as Fnatic on the other side of the map lose all hope of holding on.
Bak.
Buradan Fnatic
Durka as
döndürür
well,
alırsa bana
so
kaç para
antsy,
vereceksin Cenk?
down
Yani
short.
13 7 demiş.
Using his cloudburst, giving
Lafın
away his
arkasındayım
position
hala.
when
Ben
nobody
bir 50
really
dolar
knew that he
veririm.
was there from Loud.
Ciddi misin?
I mean, Les
50 de ben
just
veriyorum
has
lan.
to com that there is a
güzel.
jet on shore. He's dead.
İyi para topladı ya akşam akşam.
Anlaştık.
There's no way out of that.
Veriyorsunuz.
Fnatic will score.
And look at what they do. Look at what he's got to
Alfa Armor
work
metası
against. He
yapıyorlar ya.
doesn't get freedom.
Ondan
Bak 4K'yi de
Still gets the shot.
oynatmıyorlar
Finds
diyecektim
Sadak.
tam.
A different start this time. But does Loud adjust, operating with 4 players this time rather than the 5?
This could be the round where Alfia's position in C-Cubby pays dividends too.
Aa C oynadılar.
Always
Alfam
got a
kaç
chance that
rounddur
Les
orada ya?
swings into this operator line, but in the meantime, Loud are taking map control towards Garage, and I don't think they know where Alpha is positioned. Abosta's distracting wonderfully.
Yeah, he's keeping all eyes on him, but again, as much as it looks like intent, I'm seeing the spike basically by spawn, and I'm seeing less holding position. And maybe he's waiting for an audio cue if they try and rotate. It's still a test from Loud. They are absolutely trying to play on the nerves of Fnatic here. They're afraid, they are absolutely in pieces, but there's been no over-rotation this time.
Thanks.
Fnatic not falling
Fnatic
for that.
güzel
And
yayılıyor
also
map ama.
thanks to the alarm bot that Alfia is positioned in top garage window. That
Dörken'in
allowed the
infoları
getirecek
falan da
şeyleri yok.
güzel oluyorlar.
O var, dalga var.
Flashed
Aga.
off the angle. It's Leo now who's a little isolated, slowed down. He goes back for more.
Nasıl
Yapma.
olur lan bu?
And Loud get a second lease of life. Leo can't handle that space.
Eyvah,
And the
eyvah.
further site's his.
Nice
Vital
tackle.
in support though. Back and forth, leaving just 3 standing, but maybe that could be enough. That 3 is willing and ready to
Alright,
battle.
sal,
One's
sal,
gonna
sal,
come in,
sal.
and Durka rescinds further back.
Alpha's on the flank. He's just put his turret down as well. He's using
Oh.
lockdown instead of going for a sneaky backstab, drawing all eyes to himself.
Alfa'ya pushlayacaklar.
Again, devastating miss on that one.
Abi öldü
And now
Alfa.
down to the 2v2, Durka's on 18 HP, and he needs to deliver here for Fnatic. He finds one, and Les punishes Boaster.
Duymadı.
And Les is now in the 1v1 for himself. He's just buying time. He's making it hurt, but he's drifting.
Nice amına koyayım.
Like this. He could have played that a little different, I feel.
Kahır ve lanet attım ya herifin
Durka
üstüne.
with the couple of big...
Knives out.
Hızlı oyun.
Seekers in. This looks like they want to go off this one. No hesitation. Durka still
Çok iyi.
standing. The Iceman's starting to activate. The mental reset. But Leo's only good for one. I thought he
Ay.
put out for a second. Sadak gets a second go of things.
Yapma. O buna koyayım timing yedi sandım.
Durka, you can't stick around on this, surely.
Hayatıyla oynadı ya herif gerçekten 2 kere.
into the operator there as well. He does still have Bladestorm to try and work with, but once Loud get into these positions, once that Viper Orb goes down, it is so tough for Fnatic to have any
Aa,
chance
güzel
of
bir tek
retaking,
atacaklar.
even
Midi
in a
alıyorlar bu arada.
4v3. They're going to have to commit super
Alıyorlar
heavily on
ama
this flank.
Sadak. Nasıl yapalım?
Daha
Sadak.
bakarlarsa
En
bitir
az
round.
bir düşecek Sadak.
Okay.
Bakar ya herhalde.
Bir düşürsün okey ama
Ona da
2'yi
bak lan.
düşürmesin bak. 2'yi düşürmesin. Nice oldu.
Güzel lan.
Expect
Helal.
the second layer to that. But it's still two on the side. Tui's and Galantine spotting out towards Chronicle.
Malfoy'u
tries to slip away
bekliyorlar.
with the punish from back. Wait,
Abi,
the swing.
abi
Galantine
hayır.
didn't
O.
really get it.
Nice oldu.
It's coming.
Ha!
Tui's! Oh my God, Tui's! What a clutch! What a way to push Loud up to 11.
Amına koyayım adam 90 derece çevirmiş klavyeyi oyuna bak. Böyle oynuyor herif ama. Nasıl olur ya bu?
So many
Şu an
moments.
Kanka bu
So
niye
many
atlıyor
ways in which
4'e
that could have gone
gelmeden?
differently. And yet Tui
4'e
just
gelsin,
got these
öyle
players
atlar.
delivered into his crosshair one by one.
Abi bu round verilmemeli ama ya.
Ama beklemesi lazım da
Doğru.
dörtlüyor orada.
Evet, beklemesi lazım, doğru.
Bu heriflerin mutlu olmasına çok pis irite olmaya başladım.
Oğlum niye lan?
Bilmiyorum.
Tatlı adamlar lan onlar da.
Hiç.
And you're out of timeout for Fnatic.
Their economy's in shambles.
It absolutely is.
Bu round harbi iyi oynadıkları için kazanmadılar ya. Ona çok
Loud
ayar oldum, çok üzüldüm yani.
12 match point. And then try and win 5
Yani fırsat veriyor Fnatic. İyi oynamalarına fırsat veriyor abi. Çaresiz bırakabilecek pozisyonlar var ama hiç.
Baksana adam
Bok gibi atladı amına koyayım Kronik Usasya ya. Adam bir düştü. Bir de crouch atlamış ya bırak. 11-7 abi nasıl dönecek ki? Gitti $50.
Gitti $100.
$100. Harbiden böyle 3 round falan beleş verdiği round var ya Fnatic. 3 round falan yani.
Ya şu ultiler bu arada biz bir sayda alalım. Viper'ın üstüne kullanalım, roundu bitirelim ultileri.
Fnatic are going to be hoping and praying that Loud fall into some kind of danger. The shorty, Leo with a stinger.
Quite find what they wanted here. A little bit of chip damage, but he's still very much alive. Pressure going to be towards the B site as well.
That's
In no hurry.
That's such a great high tide for being able to cut off the player that, you know, is in Leo's position right now, trying to get info at the front of B. You combine that with the Viper wall, and you can't see anything on defense.
And here are those ults that they had in the back
Viper
pocket that they get to depend upon. Thoroughly enjoy as they take away another potential round here. Fnatic gonna have to pull off the retake, and it starts with that. Aspas draws blood, takes away Boaster. Again, they're working with a lot less here. Stingers, Guardians. It ain't pretty stuff. Aspas just farming up here, making it
12 almak
hard.
için batıyorlar bütün
Durka
şeyleri ya.
does get one back, but he's gonna need more. And maybe he's gonna get more. Time though. He's
Ultiye
running over,
yakalandı.
and I'm pretty sure.
Yo.
Second away.
Çüş.
But he goes back, but the space has been filled. Aspas betters him again.
Helal,
As
atar mı?
Chronicle and Leo are left to watch, as it's going to surely be 12. Aspas is coming alive here.
He's got a chance to go for the ace, but they don't know where Leo exactly is. Tui's
Oğlum
gonna show
eleniyor
it
lan
back to
Fnatic.
him. But that's a
Allah.
sorry consolation prize.
Oğlum burası soğuk lan.
harbi çok.
12.
Şu an bir şey daha açtılar, fark ettin mi? Bir soğuk daha vurdu.
Chances now in front of
Knocking
them.
them out
Döndüm.
in a sorry 4th place.
Boster yaşa.
First one under pressure. Aspas towards the site, and Boaster looks dead. He absolutely is. Counting's got him, but Chronicle trying to hold on. Sadak on the trade. It's down to 3 now. Durka, Alpha, and Leo. There's that Viper's bit, and look at the space it's going to take away. Durka trying to close up, but Counting's read it, and the pop flash towards CT.
Yok mu Leo?
13'te bitiyor.
Bir dakika, Leo Alfa da olsa hiç her şeyi yapabilir. Erken yaptın bu hareketi. Erken yaptın, izle. Alfa öldü. Doğru yapmışsın.
Elimination. Less waiting, and he's gone! It's been 173 days since Fnatic broke Brazil's heart. And now, vengeance is served.
What did he say? Ne diyor lan bu? Ne diyor bu, bize hareket
I'm
yapıyor
sure it
bırakıyor.
definitely takes Sweden twice over as well. The 2-0 in the upper bracket
Oğlum
And then a
sikerim
2-1
ha.
win here with a
Bana dönüp bir şeyler dedi bu.
37 on Haven.
Harbi mi?
Evet.
Loud themselves.
Hangisi dedi onu?
Böyle bir şeyler
are fighting
yapıyor
for
böyle.
some kind of legacy. We talk a lot about Fnatic because they were first team ever to go back to back.
GG guys.
And you've got to say,
Gözlerinize sağlık. Umarım keyif almışsınızdır. Seviliyorsunuz. Görüşürüz. See you.
It's gonna be a great match.